Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
Checking out the 76ers, they're right there early on, competing for the top spot, which is exactly what they wanted.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George, then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Well, Clark, being that we're early in the season, what would you say to teams that have gotten off to rough starts?
Well, I think you've got to keep your eye on the big picture, Brian. I mean, the season has just started, and there's plenty of time to get things right. No reason to panic. You got to stay even-keeled here. Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Isaac against Tatum. Outside Holiday. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
George with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Thibault off the mark there with a 3. Outside, Brown. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Porzingis sets a screen. A kick out to White. From downtown, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Paul George. One shot.
If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this. Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot. Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Maxey surveys. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Tatum. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Oubre, he's checked in for Thibault. Here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. White with a screen on George. Just 5 on the clock. Brown, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Maxey with it, guarded now by Holiday. Maxey passes to George. Over Tatum from 7. George's shot is off.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Isaac with the steal. Oubre into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Holiday against Maxey. And here's Brown for three, and the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Embiid, a screen on White. Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. Isaac's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Tatum finds Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Brown with it, picked up by Embiid, and the jam by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Brown against George. Pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
Outside, Brown. Now Porzingis. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Embiid. 35 points for him last game against Indiana.
And really, the story for me was his incredible defensive effort. One of the most impressive shot blocking efforts you'll ever see.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Boston calls time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Martin comes in for Isaac. And it's Thibault in for Paul George. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. White, the pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Horford. Brown passes to Horford. And now the Sixers on the break. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. Joel Embiid on top.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And he sinks the second, and given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked his game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
Now here's Maxey. He had 28 points in the win against Indiana.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. Queta pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Maxey covering. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Horford, a screen on Maxey. Here's Hauser. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. And here's Horford for three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his fourth rebound in this one. Martin outside. Shoots over Brown. Martin misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. It's Brown on the wing. Releases. Boston again missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Horford. Here's Hauser, covered by Thibault. Hauser, that's good.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Brown against Thibault. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Here's Hauser, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey attacking. He gets it in there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Tatum against Martin. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Martin. Tatum finds Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
One second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Philadelphia has possession. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip. So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in at the 2 guard. Now here's Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And Philadelphia has possession. 8-point game. Here's George. Rebound Boston. And it's blocked by Isaac. George drives in and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
4th in free throw percentage, and they are in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care, and that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Horford outside. Fires the 3. Hey, Horford from range. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void.
George hits them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Isaac. And Horford powers it home.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did. Hit it fast, too.
Now here's Gordon. No points yet. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Horford, a screen on Isaac. Tatum passes to Horford, shoots over Isaac. Horford can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And Boston calls time here. changes for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Hauser, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Springer. Holiday surveying the floor. Sweet little floater. Holiday's got 5.
Drew is very good in all areas, but he's also got a few tricks up his sleeve. That was a crafty shot by Holiday that time.
To the inside. Here's George. Porzingis grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gordon against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Gordon. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum. Working inside.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
And the 76ers call time here. Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the 76ers. They love where they stand right now. First place. And, of course, there's Boston, a game back.
Well, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Holiday against Maxey. Pass to Isaac. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Horford. Good on the second one. Now Holiday. He's got 5. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And Embiid with the power jam.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Now here's Tatum. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Porzingis for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Going all the way to the rack. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And it's blocked by Embiid. They get it back.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
The 76ers making a switch here. Green is checked in. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And here is Maxey. He's got 5. Now here's Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. Fires from 14. The bank shot, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Grant Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Shooting for Boston.
First free throw is good.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Now here's Maxey. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Boston calls timeout.
Ball timeout.
And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the 2K leaderboard, looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. In the third spot, Joel Embiid.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Here's White. No points so far. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
To the inside, here's Embiid. Over Porzingis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Embiid drops them both. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on George. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. The Sixers with another miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
The 76ers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Now here's Green. Still without a bucket. Embiid against Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The 17-footer. George, no good. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Porzingis in the post. Embiid's there. And here's Brown for 3. The shot off that time. Ooh, nice D from George. Maxey against Brown. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. And Embiid gets the double team. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Boston trailing. They set a pick. It's Brown on the wing. George defending. Pass to Horford. And it's Javonte Green with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. fourth team foul.
And here's Horford. Porzingis in the post. Embiid covers.
And, you know, during this second quarter, I just don't think he's looked like himself at all.
Brown with the steal. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George. They kick it out to Porzingis. Boston, no good that time either.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford from the arc. The shot comes out. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Sixers on top. They lead by 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Philadelphia 76ers. And guys, I was just thinking, as I often do, in your travels around the league, the only team you both played for was the Orlando Magic.
Can he play for them?
6 games, and it was the worst 6 games of my life.
How many of those games did you start?
I started 2, and I should have started all of them. That's another story.
And you know what else? The Magic also say it was the worst 6 games for them. And now, guys, let's talk about that first half. The story thus far has been the play of one Joel Embiid.
Embiid, you guys, embarrassing defenders. An electric performance for him tonight. He put this team on his back.
All the love to the big man. He's getting it done in every way tonight.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Joel Embiid is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The first free throw is good.
Two shots.
Both free throws good from Maxey. The Celtics shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Outside, Brown. Isaac against Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 11 points.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now here's Maxey for 3. George. Porzingis grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. George outside. Embiid inside. Working on Porzingis. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Here's Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game.
This guy is a flat-out pure scorer. Tyrese Maxey. Major game.
Holiday, a screen on Isaac. Here's Tatum. Unable to get that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. George passes to Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Tatum against Isaac. Outside Tatum. Over Isaac. Tatum can't hit. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside, Tatum with a steal. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality bets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips in the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. Here's White following the score by Philadelphia. Boston again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Celtics call time here. And we have a second to check out who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. In the third spot, Joel Embiid.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Brown passes to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 8 points.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
He's covered by Holiday. Six to shoot. Oubre passes to Embiid. No good that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. 5 points in the game. White finds Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Embiid. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Holiday. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Tatum against Martin. From the high post. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Brown inside. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Thibault. Martin outside. And Embiid gets the double team. Shot on the wing. And Embiid with the power jam.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Holiday passes to Brown. Shoots over Oubre. Brown, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
He's covered by Holiday. Outside Oubre. To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Holiday. Defense is right there. Up top, Brown. Left side, Tatum. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
First in rebounding, and they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. George with it, now guarded by Brown. It's George on the wing. 11 points in the game. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Sunday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he drops it first.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Hauser, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. George hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Brown passes to Horford. Knocks it loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Brown. Up and over Gordon. Brown can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Maxey. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's George. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Keita. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Martin, he's checked in for Isaac. Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. Philadelphia, number 1. Boston in 2nd.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And so he hits both. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Outside Maxey. George outside. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Out left to the wing. 4-3. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got his second bucket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now Maxey. He's got 11. They set the pick to the inside. And the jam by George.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
Up top, Brown. Defended by Gordon. The 3. Here's Keita. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sixers ahead. They're up by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Maxey. Out to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Got it.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
And here is Maxey. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. Out to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Isaac's checked in. So it's Boston now. A 12-point game. Springer passes to Hauser. Here's Springer. Horford, a screen on Oubre. Wing shot on the way. Again, Boston. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Maxey. Crafty move. Rebounded by Springer.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Tatum, good.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Thibault. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Maxey. And there it is for him. And the 76ers lead by 10.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Here's Pritchard. Out to Horford. Off target from the wing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Maxey with it. Picked up by Tatum. And he gets it to go. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it. And as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Now here's Tatum. To the paint. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Horford against Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Pritchard, the pass to Springer. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Maxey with it. Pass to Thibault. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 15.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Over to the wing. Hauser passes to Tatum. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him.
At the line for 2, Jonathan Isaac.
He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he comes up empty, missing both. For Boston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Holiday finds Brown. Back to Holiday. Here's White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Gordon.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Derek White taking 2 shots.
That's good from White. Noel, he's checked in for Philadelphia. White hits them both. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. He's covered by Holiday. George outside. Puts it up. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Celtics shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Tatum passes to Holiday. White against Noel. Outside Tatum from outside the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Isaac with a screen on Brown. Here's George. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
And so he makes both from the line. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. George with a steal. Down low. Isaac's shot is off. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Holiday finds Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Noel. Tatum's got room. Boston again missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
George scanning the floor. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Really left him alone that time. And the 76ers lead by 18.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Boston calls timeout. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Now here's Porzingis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Gordon outside. Pass to George. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Tatum.
Timeout, timeout.
Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're on top by 17. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Noel. Martin comes in for Isaac. And it's Oubre in for Paul George. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
First one falls for him.
Number 55.
Hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against Boston.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
6 on the shot clock. That one's good for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we're tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard. We want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But
thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.